Aaron, what does it say about where this team is right now that you were able to come from behind and win the way you were in a game that you said, wasn't the best?
Yeah, I mean, as a team, you want to be able to, like I said before, like going into a game that we're supposed to win, you just got to find a way to win. Even if you're not having a good day or they're having a great day, you have to be able to buckle down, get stops when you need to, make free throws, make big plays, and just find a way to get a win, regardless of what's going on. And I think we've done that the last few games.
Domas seemed like he was having kind of a rough night, but in the fourth quarter he had some offensive rebounds and some defensive stops. Just wondering what that did for you guys late in the game during the comeback.
I mean, I think it's big for us. I mean, knowing how physical he is, we all believe he's refed a little differently. He can get hit in the face and a foul might not be called, but when he's on the floor for us, I mean, he does so much, and that includes a lot of little things like, getting deflection, tapping an offensive rebound out, just boxing out so his guy doesn't get the rebound. He does a lot of those things for us, and just coming up with big offensive rebounds, especially in this league, and being able to hit a three after that, it's a backbreaker for sure, especially when it happens late in the game.
Fox, you guys talk a lot about learning, needing to learn how to win, and obviously closing out games is a part of that. Do you see strides that you guys have made to really kind of peak at the right time, especially in those fourth quarters when things get tight?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some games where you're kind of going through it a little bit, so to speak, and teams are playing well, and you just want to keep it close. Like someone shooting 60% from the field and 60% from three, you'd think we'd be getting blown out at the time. But with the game just being close and even with us trailing, we feel like we have guys that can close games. We feel like in close games, no matter who we're playing, we still can get quality shots and make shots. So regardless of what's going on in those last 5 to 6 minutes in a close game, we feel like we have the players that can still win those types of games.
Yeah, I know he was a teammate. I saw you and Marvin kind of have a moment there. Are you able to maybe share kind of what you at least wanted to relay to him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when he was here, he wasn't, we can't control injuries or a broken bone or something like that. Like, there's literally nothing you can do about it. And, he got a fresh start in Detroit. That's a young team. They have a lot of guys that can go. And I think their future is bright. And for him, it's just, continue to do what you do, continue to do what got you here. And, God forbid, you don't want to have one of those types of freak injuries where a ball hits your finger or you step on someone's foot or something like that happen. But I feel like they have the infrastructure to build a good team. You have 2 guards that are going to be extremely elite. You have 2 bigs that are extreme lob threats. I mean, it's just a young team that we feel like in the near future is going to be really good.
Anything else for Darren? Go ahead.
Darren, the Pistons were, well, I haven't seen the final box score, but it was like 15 for 26 at one point behind the arc. Do you think that's something that, you guys need to work on as far as defending those threes?
Yeah, I mean, like even before this game, we were like bottom of the league in three-point percentage. We're not giving up a lot, but teams are making them. It's the what we call hot guys that can shoot the ball. We're giving those guys too many looks. I mean, today some people who don't make shots like that made shots, but in the past we're giving guys who are shooters too many good looks. So for us as a team, we just have to try to get those guys off the line, and when their hot guys aren't seeing shots go in, just trying to be able to disrupt their rhythm, and when they're making shots, guys who aren't supposed to make shots start making shots as well. So you just want to be able to disrupt the team's rhythm.
Last one.
Darren, you had to turn on the burners to get that done. And a few years ago, you said you believed you was the fastest player in the NBA. Do you still think you are?
I use my speed when I have to. I feel like my pace is a lot better than it was in the past, so the label doesn't necessarily matter to me. I get whatever shot I want, honestly. Rather if it's mid-range, a floater, I'm not, I don't know what I shoot at the rim, but I know it's top of the league, regardless of if I'm wide open or going through someone's body. So it doesn't really matter to me. The question just comes up a lot, but for me, I really honestly don't care.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.